Only emo kids listen to sad music, right? Wrong. Listening to sad music whilst feeling sad is a confusing concept. Why fuel the flame of a bad mood by fanning it with an angsty soundtrack? I might have the answer to that. Hi, my name is Sophie Sievers, and the title of my chapel talk is Musical Masochism, Moronic or Magical? While seeming counterintuitive, people seek out sad music because of the positive psychological effects it has on the human mind, proving beneficial in encouraging introspection and providing listeners with comfort. Firstly, one must define the binary of happy and sad music to pinpoint their different psychological effects. For the sake of clarity, sad music consists of slower tempos and melancholy lyrical themes, while happy music is upbeat and thematically light. According to Dr. Lila Tarufi, quote, "During sad music, listeners direct their attention inwards, engaging in spontaneous thoughts, which are related to the self and emotional aspects of life. During happy music, listeners are more focused on the music itself and exhibit reduced mind-wandering levels," end quote. Thus implying that happy music serves to entertain, while sad music provides the listener with something to connect to emotionally. The art that the listener consumes is not about the listener themselves, but rather the life of another. According to Dr. Paul Thagard in an article for Psychology Today, quote, "The realization that the current state of your life is not sad, tragic, or horrific can give you a feeling of relief, and perhaps even happiness that you are not suffering," end quote. Sad music elicits a type of sadness that is not autobiographical, instead allowing a person to detach from their everyday concerns and emotions without real-world repercussions. Laura Sizer, for the Journal of Aesthetics and Art Criticism, elaborates on this phenomenon, saying, quote, "We experience sadness, but a sadness divorced from our everyday cares and concerns. We are free to get swept up in the sadness without the anxieties of having to solve a problem or live with a loss," end quote. This sadness is not detrimental to a person's life, and is thus a healthy experience. People want to hear that their struggles have been experienced and overcome by others. A prime example of this is Janis Ian's At 17, a song that would become an anthem for the world's outcasts. Ian writes about the wide reception of her song years later, saying that any song with the power to, quote, "transcend the singer and the listener goes straight to the heart and changes people's lives," end quote. With lyrics that ooze universal relatability, quote, "When dreams were all they gave for free to ugly duckling girls like me," end quote. How could one not be tempted to delve into their own mind and find something to relate to? In a solitary world, there is nothing compared to the feeling of being a little less alone. Sad music gives people hope that there are brighter days yet to come, but allows them to accept in the present moment they can freely feel their emotions. There will always be time for music, no matter how swiftly the world moves. After all, life is one big momentous occasion, so why not enrich it with a befitting soundtrack?